my vocal virtuoso, and welcome to Irma's Voice Launch Masterclass. I am your host, Irma, and I'm so excited to have you here today. Let's get started. Today, we are going to explore the formation of vowels for the singer and why that is so important for us. So what is vowel formation? Vowel formation involves understanding how to create and shape the vocal tract, keeping in mind the use of the tongue, lips, and jaw to produce vowel sounds. Mastering vocal formation enhances vocal tone, improves diction, and allows for more seamless movement from note to note. So our 5 primary vowels that we will be using is E, A, O, and U. Let's vocalize with using E. I love to start off with this vowel because when I'm teaching positioning of the tongue, it is fun to pay attention to the fact that the distance between the tongue and the roof of the mouth is really close. And as you sing the additional vowels in addition to this, you'll notice your tongue changing position. They lower or they rise. So let's start off with E. E is the most closed vowel is what I call it. And the back of the tongue, it raises. Try it with me. E. Good. Let's try A. Now let's try ah. Notice how my tongue is lowering. Ah. We were once up here. E. Then we went A. Then you hear ah. You can see more into the back of my mouth now than you could when we first began. Let's keep going. Next vowel is O. O. Now let's do oo. Ooh. Very nice. Next, we're going to vocalize on the E vowel. E. Now, and there we go. Now I have a habit that I am working on to improve myself. And it definitely has a lot to do with my dialect and where I'm from. I'm from Northeast Florida. And so when we speak, we tend to cause ourselves to speak with glottal attacks. And you can check my other video on glottal attacks to get more of an understanding of what that is. However, because of this, it's something that I have to really practice on doing to prevent myself from singing with glottal attacks. So, to prevent myself from going E, where I'm causing my vocal cords to hit each other, I'm going to sing my E exercise, keeping in mind that I am not going to push the air hard in between my vocal cords. I'm going to start them off gently with a gentle intention. I'm going to sing keeping in mind that I want my air to be steady and consistent, and I don't want any sputtering. I'm going to go up a half step into the next key. So we're going to start in C major. Take a breath. discuss something. You may have noticed that at one point I was inhaling through my nose, and then another point I started more so opening my mouth to take in air. And that is because I am making sure that as I ascend up the scale, I'm doing everything that I can possibly do to prevent tension from building up in the back of my tongue. Why? Because vowels live back there. Vowels are not formed at the top of the tongue like most people assume. Vowels are formed at the root of the tongue. So as I ascend up my scale, I think about my vowel every single time that I am preparing to sing again. I do that because I want to make sure that, number one, I won't be flat. Number two, I will not change the integrity of the vowel. Number three, honey, I just want it to be right. I want my tone to be on point. What I am also doing is I am paying attention to when I start feeling, and singing is a lot about feeling, but when I start to feel as if when I'm taking in my air and I start to feel a little uncomfortable, like, feel like, I've hit that passage where I might need to really focus and make some adjustments on my voice, then here we go. I'm going to now modify my vowel because sound and space matter. And we need to take note of the fact that when you are singing, you need space. No matter the degree of power, we need to keep in mind how much air we need to supply to create our tone and our sound all together. So what I am doing as I ascend, when I feel myself getting to the point where I am not going to make that note, like there's some tension building, then I'm assessing myself and I say, let me make sure that I have enough air. Let me make sure I have enough space. Let me make sure that the way I'm pronouncing my vowel is going to be effective with all of these things together. So I then modify my vowel. Instead of keeping my vowel on E when I'm up high, I change it to E. So instead of singing E, let's go with F major. E. I start to feel a little change right there, even with on F. So I'm getting to that point where now my pinky's on C5 and I'm like, oh girl, you need to adjust. So I'm going to go up another key. Okay, G flat major. No, E. I'm going to keep going. E. E. I'm subtly changing my vowel. Doing that. I'm doing that because I know, for one, I am a powerhouse soprano. I have a big voice, and I do not want to wreck the integrity of the E vowel from being created. I do not want to cause myself to strain my throat, my muscles around my throat in order to create that sound. So then I have to modify my vowels. And here we are. So I recommend working on this exercise. I also have something unique for you guys. I am doing a challenge, a 2-week challenge for singers. I'm going to include the link to the challenge where you can sign up for the challenge in the description of the video so that you can join me in the challenge for 2 weeks. And get a chance to explore what it is like to work with your vowels and how you can really improve your sound and your tone in just 2 weeks. I love working with vowels. The more you understand how vowels work as a singer, it really does embellish your tone. It really does make it so much easier for you to sing even higher notes. I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the description for you so that you can go ahead and join me on the challenge, okay? It is a 2-week challenge. We are going to work together and I'm going to coach you to help you improve your tone and the brilliance of your voice. Do you see yourself having challenges with confidence? Or maybe you're wondering, am I really suffering with my confidence or is it my worthiness? Well, I have a day every week. On Wednesday, I'm going to meet with you here at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, where we are going to work on improving worthiness. I'm going to come through and teach more about worthiness so that we can help grow each other. Worthiness is something that is so important that a lot of people tend to overlook in our society because we are so pushed to improve our confidence that we miss out on our worth and we settle for just anything. But I want to see more singers who, and more musicians in general, who understand their worth who understand that they have a lot to offer and that they have great value and they should never let anyone try to take advantage of their gift. So on Wednesdays, I will see you at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Worthiness Wednesdays, where we're going to dive in and work on self-development and our self-worth. And I'm going to be live, yes, live on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are hosting Worthiness Wednesdays for musicians. Please share this with people who you know that this may help impact in a positive way. I look forward to seeing you then. I'll see you on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Worthiness Wednesday. You guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.